Okay. I'm doing it a little different. A little different. This is odd for me. All right. Let's see how this works. Can you hear me back there, guys? Hello. Hello. All right. Let me see here. Let me pause this music here. And it looks like we are good. I hope you can hear me back there, guys. I am using the microphone, and I do think that it's working well. Let me get rid of that. Let's go on full screen over here. And let's see. Let's see how this works out. I hope we're good. I can't see the chat. Yes, I can. Give me a little thumbs up, guys. A little thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Let me fix this thing over here. Got all kinds of things going on here. So look at this. I got all kinds of things. Let me see. Let me see here. I don't like this, so I don't like this. Gen X, thank you. Okay, salute to you guys. Number one. Don't give me the thumb then. Shut up, you. Shush. That's a little redder. That's better. Bobo, what's up, cuz? How you doing? Okay, so I got the Bluetooth going on. I'm doing a little Bluetooth tonight. We're going to try this out. We're going to see if this works well. I never did it like this before, but I got the Bluetooth in my ears. It's better than having the spaceship microphone headphones on. And we're joined tonight by Fern. Having a glass of wine with you guys. And I tried something a little different. I'm good. I'm glad you're good, Bobo. It's good to see you. Delilah, hello. Delilah, I got something for you. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute, Delilah. Chat replay. Chat replay. Chat replay. This is for you, Delilah's. I set chat replay. So I do set it, so it should be all right. I'm not sure why it wouldn't be. Don't know why it wouldn't be. Kid Rock, what's up, my man? Hello there, ALV, Stony Tony. CG2, Gina D, nice to see you. Brandy B, hello. Yeah, you should be all right unless they hold the chat. I will tell you this. If they do review the chats, even though I do have it set to go back chat replay, Stony Tony, I don't know. Not sure. But we do have it set. Hello there, Sino Evil. Spent some time with Sino Evil today. We had a great day today. We got 2 videos posting from Sino Evils. Hello, Pete Rizzo. Good to see you tonight. Hello, Noel. How are you? Chicky, hello. Good to see you. If anybody can, please drop Fern's link in the chat, if you don't mind. I would like to get some more subs on her channel because she wants to do this every other Wednesday, and it's going to be going to her channel. So CG2, it was interesting. We did a launch. We did a video to launch something that CNO Evil is doing. And then he basically interviewed me. A half-ass interview. Wait till you see it. Dindu sleeping. Where do you think Dindu is? He basically interviewed me. CNO Evil. It was fun. I don't get asked questions. Nobody ever really asks me questions. Now, Fern has 2 episodes of her podcast coming out with me on it, but nobody really, other than the garbage pail mob genre, I've never been asked anything, spoken to about anything. Hello, George. How are you? We're waiting for Fern to pipe in through LA, from LA. here's what's going to be happening, guys, on this channel. As you know, guys, I'm into high school wrestling and high school baseball. We are coming now into the state tournament. We're coming now into the state tournament. So probably after next week, we will be back to consistent wind downs, which means we're going to have some guests on at night. I'm looking forward to having George on for a few minutes to talk music. I'm going to have Jersey Joe on to talk politics. We're going to have the lady on that owns a hair salon in Belleville, New Jersey. It's like a salon suite. So we got a few things lined up. I want to have Osada on as a guest. We're going to have Sammy on. I want to do a little something with Donna Jimena. Yeah. And surviving together. There's a lot of people surviving together. There's a lot of people I want to have conversations with that I cannot. So I'm going to interview Osada. He doesn't even know it yet. Not an interview, because I don't interview. And tomorrow I will probably be posting up the cigar shop sit down with Brian from Bravado Cigars. The cigars are available right now to buy, but I will post everything up tomorrow. Thursday is the day. Hello, Slim. And Slim, what are these shorts that you're doing? He's out of his mind. Slim is nuts. For you, nothing's interesting. Maybe for other people, there might be something interesting about Osada. How do you know? Jason, what are you doing? You made liver tonight, Jason, you made liver tonight. Yes. Right. So in Florida right now, well, Jason, I will say YouTube is a hobby. YouTube is 100% a hobby for me. That's all it is. A hobby. I have a good time with this stuff. That is it. That's all I'm looking to do. Now, shut off my ringer. And whenever Fern drops in, she drops in. Did I send her the right? My name is Kid Rock. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk about a couple of 3 things I want to talk to Osada about that I don't get. Now, let me show you something. Here is Mark Giglio. What's going on? I got to show. Look at the screen right now. I need everybody. I need your attention. Look at the screen. I want you to see my blood pressure go up. Watch this. Watch this right now, Sundance. White truffles. Look at my blood pressure go through the roof. Look. Can you see me now? Look. There's the problem. I'm red. I know I'm red. I ain't that red. I'm not that red. Look at me now. Delilah, look how red. Where's Dean do? Look how red I am. I'm a stroke. I'm stroking out. Look. That's why I had to fix the settings. I got the thing over here, and now we're good. I'm red. There's no doubt about it. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. I'm red. Oh, I'm baked. I'm baked, boys and girls. Osada, you got 2. I got 1 mic movement. Okay, there you go. 2. I'm always red because I'm always red. I got 3 air conditioners going and 2 fans all the time. Right now, 3 ACs going and 1 fan. What's the temperature in North Jersey right now? ALV, what's the temperature where you are right now? Hello, Fern's in the background. ALV, hold on, Fern. Welcome to the show. ALV, what is the temperature where you are right now, ALV? Because they're breaking my chops. Because I had my settings wrong. Fern, how are you? Welcome back.
I'm good. How are you? Thank you so much.
Wow. So I went with something different. I got Bluetooth in my ear instead of that.
Nice.
We look like Mark and Mindy when we both have them on. So I figured you can look like Mindy, and I'm going to stay Not Mork. I'm good. I got. You're already laughing. What's the matter with you?
I know.
So I went with Bluetooth. If it works, it works. You can hear me
Yeah.
good?
Yes. Perfectly.
Huh?
Maybe I should do that.
I hear you perfectly. Wow.
Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Good.
Okay, salute. Salute to you, Fern.
Oh,
Salute to you. You just
salute.
finished your work day, right?
Yes. God help me.
Okay, ALV, what is it, 40 degrees up there? Yes, I got 3 air
ALV.
conditioners on and two fans. Two fans. I'm always hot. But let me show
Thank
you
you,
something.
Kyla. That's so nice.
Hold on a minute.
Thank
I'm
you,
always
Stan
red.
Tony. He's so funny.
They're the best. We got the best crew. I'm always
What a
red.
question.
But look at the screen. You see, right now I'm okay, right? I'm okay. I'm not red. Look at this.
I think it looks good.
Oh no, stroking out right on the screen. What do you mean? You'll lose me
It
right
looks
there.
like sunburn.
Yeah, no, I had to fix it a little bit. I'm red and I'm always hot, but still, you know. Okay, let's greet the chat over here. We got Gina D from Belleville, New Jersey. We got Brandy.
Gina
We got
G, hi.
Cino Evil from Staten Island. We got Spataro from somewhere in the world. We call him Emmanuel, the showstopper Spataro. I will explain that to you at a later date. We have Sundance. We have the Wine Guild, the Guild, ALV. We have Gianni Catalano coming in, the Sicilian Don right there. All right, CG2 right there, Joetown Jack. CG2 watches the numbers like a hawk.
Oh yeah.
She knows when I get new subs. She knows when I get a milestone. Bang! She puts it right up. The
That's
Gen
so
X
nice.
effect. Happy birthday yesterday. This individual had a birthday yesterday.
Oh,
I try
happy
to remember.
birthday.
I try to remember as much as I can about our people. These
I
people
tried
that
to
come
follow
in.
everyone back, but I don't know if everyone's public.
They're all public. Oh, they're not. No. Okay, Patty Daly right there. Bloomfield, Belleville, Newark, New Jersey, in the house. Okay, Adam Crevorsier, Mike F. The most detail oriented commenter right there is Mike F. I don't know if you have gotten any comments from him yet, but look out
No.
for Mike F's
Okay.
comments in the future.
I have to get used
I'm gonna-
to YouTube. I
You
don't
will,
spend enough
and I'm
time
going to
on it
help you.
yet.
And I'm going to
Thank
help you.
Thank
There's
you.
Jason. Jason made liver for dinner tonight. Jason, I
Oh.
hope you had a good dinner tonight.
Sounds nice.
Here's ALV yelling at us.
I know.
You know he's got to yell at us.
He's calling my brother. He knows what
He's
I
gotta
do.
yell at-
He knows all my wine sins.
He's got to yell at the children. What are you going to do?
Oh,
It's
hi
okay.
from Boca. That's where my in-laws are.
Okay, so where's Boca? Where's Boca?
Florida.
Where are you seeing? Oh, Mark.
Hi from Boca.
Yep. We got some good people hanging out.
Aw,
Okay.
thank
So
you. This is so fun.
before we get into things, because we're going to chit chat about this and that, we have no idea what we're doing tonight, but I do want to tell you we're doing this every other Wednesday. Is that correct?
Yes, except we have to skip one, but yes. In June, it'll be the
Whatever it
11th
is.
and 25th.
You say when, whatever it is. So I'm here.
Yes.
And something else. Oh, we're
But
going
I
to
should
transition a little.
More often, right?
Go ahead.
Like I noticed that you like when you're doing something, like you just go live? Like when you were doing the pool
Me?
thing? Yeah.
Don't go by me. I'm absolutely out of my mind. Don't
But
use
sometimes
me
I'll be like-
as.
I'll be like walking and I'm like, think of like a mildly interesting story. I'm like, should I tell this on my stories? Like if a friend were there,
Yes.
we would talk about it. But I'm
Yes.
like, would anybody think this is interesting? Okay.
It's
should.
interesting. Okay, there's levels of interesting. Is it interesting if an individual delivers it to the chat crew? Or is it interesting when you talk about that topic with somebody on your panel? It varies.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, this YouTube thing is weird. It's very, very weird.
Right. Like if I
Listen,
were
I
on
could
my
talk to a
walk
wall and get a
remembered, like-
response. It's me.
Yes.
But that's me.
It's a unique sound.
So the answer to that question is yes.
Mm.
100%.
Okay.
You got to talk to yourself. I text myself. I have a whole conversation with myself in my phone to remember.
Really?
Okay? Yes, I am a contact. I have a contact in my phone, Tommy Stiggs, and I text myself.
Oh my god, I gotta text myself. Okay.
Guess what it does? It works.
Yeah.
It works.
You, like,
Because
said
then I'll
you-
go back to my computer and I'll put it in.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. That's right, Adam
true.
Kavoris. Yeah, you see
That's
here,
true.
this is the right comment.
Smart.
Yeah, he knows. Yes, yes, you. You're a sick person.
Oh my God, Delilah,
They
thank you.
You see, they break my balls. They really do. Okay, Delilah, put it up there. Let's get some subs over to Fern's channel.
Oh, thank you.
We're gonna build that up. We're going to go over to Fern's channel. We're gonna go back and forth, back and forth. We're gonna mix it up a little bit, but the goal is to get some content onto her channel. That's what we
When
want to do.
did you cut your pinky off?
2018, 19.
He said
Who's
you went
saying
live right away.
I did immediately. Cut my finger off and I went live. Yeah,
Interesting.
I absolutely. You want to see it? I can show you.
That's so funny. Yeah.
I don't show the video of
The gruesome.
it happening. But hold on, let's go backwards here.
Thank you, Mark.
What are we doing here? We're having a good time. We're talking, right? So let me see if I can find it here. Tommy Stiggs ambulance. Tommy Stiggs ambulance. I know it's in the archives. I know I have it. Okay. And here we go. It's a time hop clip. Okay, it's a time hop clip. Why?
Someone called you Tommy. Oh, Tony. Stony.
9
He's so
and
funny.
correction. It's 9 and
Oh,
a
thank you,
half.
Delilah.
It's 9 and a half. Get it right, Stony Tony. Put the joint down and get the conversation correct. It is. I have half. They did a good job at University
Right,
Hospital
yeah.
in Newark.
Oh, really?
I was cutting.
Yes.
I was trimming a piece of wood. I caught a knot in the wood, and the whole thing.
What were you cutting it with? Like a
Circular.
what
A circular saw that you.
Like it's electronic
Skills.
or whatever.
A circular saw, electric circular saw. You know how you cut the wood like that?
Oh my
And
God.
of course, my hand was over
You
here.
little-
It caught a knot, and it came right through, and the piece of wood went flying, and everything. It was a mess.
Oh my God.
And I'm on blood thinners
To this day.
Say I was on blood thinners. Okay, let's show Fern what happened that day. Being that you guys you want to see, let's do it. It's a time hop clip right here. Now, somebody said I died a couple of times. I don't know. One of our viewers, one of our dear friends, Gerard said the beeps got weird, and you may have gone for a moment. I don't know if that's so true, but some people say that I may have died for a moment. I think I was just in shock. And maybe, the heart rhythm went off.
Right.
Because I was talking. I can't see that I died, but my heart rhythm went weird. So here you go. We're going to show it. Why not? Let's do it. Here we go. Add to the stage, and there is me. It's hard to see, but you're going to hear me. You guys are, you know what? You guys are bad influences over here, but let's have fun. Okay, here we go. Listen to the sirens. Listen, it's crazy. Crazy. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Play it. Yeah. Circular saw. What's up, guys? I'm in an ambulance.
Oh my God.
I got a local digit. I got cut using the circular saw, trying to make a table saw, but I didn't have a table saw. I was trying to rip a piece of wood. Anyway, I'm on my way to University Hospital in Newark. Looks like I'm going to lose my right pinky. I don't know how I'm even recording this right now. I must be in shock. But here goes.
Oh my God.
Hear the beeps?
Yeah. Yes.
There is police, incredible. Signing off. So I don't know. There was a gap in the beeps. I have no
Did you
idea.
call
Anyway,
911? You called 911?
the lady's house I was working in she called 911.
And what made you turn?
Go
You seem
ahead.
so calm. What made you turn on
What?
to start recording?
What made me go live?
You're just like
I don't know.
Like this is a.
I just went
unusual.
live. I pushed the button. Isn't that crazy?
And you're so calm. Are you always calm? In
I'm good in what do you call that? How do you say
emergency
that?
situations?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm pretty good.
Was your mom like a nervous Italian mother?
My mother was neurotic at times. She was a little nervous at times, but she was also very good under pressure.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
She
good.
had a mix of everything. So I don't know where I get my I have a good ability to handle situations in a calm
Yeah.
way.
Yes.
I may have a delayed reaction of anxiety where,
Yeah.
a month down the road I'll be alone in my bed in a fetal position and that's my panic attack.
Right. Yes.
I can't explain it.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? Is that really a thing or what is it?
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. My shrink would say that you feel safe in your body. You feel safe in your body, so you're able
She
to
just
stay
said my
in
shrink.
control. So you're able to stay in
Just
control
said
of your
my shrink.
emotions. But you, it's normal to go into like a freeze response and then it like hits you later. That's normal
A
too.
freeze
Yes.
response. It's a thing.
Yes. 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 I feel like I'm always in
Her,
like
sh-
fight response. I'm working
her
on it.
shrink told her it's a what? It's a
Freeze
freeze
response.
response. All right. So I have a freeze response, but in the moment I can get through anything, everything. I'm good at that moment. Really good at that moment.
Someone said you've got the
What?
poise of a serial killer. That's impressive.
I got the
actually. I
poise.
wish I had
I have the poise.
the poise of a
that what-
serial killer.
Oh,
That's
he's got the poise of a serial killer front. It's true, Eddie Machete. It's alarming. I'm good. It might be alarming. It could be a little bit alarming. Well, okay. Well, I had to learn how to be this way in certain situations that I may have been in along the way. We're not
Right.
going to get into those situations and
Right.
those things, but I had to maintain a certain way about me
yeah.
because it can go sideways if I did not.
Yes. Yes.
It can go a bad way if I did not.
Yes.
I had to master
Listen.
the art of maintaining my composure
Composure. Mm-hmm.
and listening instead of talking and not reacting to an action. Very hard to do.
Very hard to do. I'm very bad at it. I'm working on it, but that's impressive.
Most people are.
Yeah.
Most people
Yes.
are. And women, forget it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Women,
I come from a long line of like nervous women. So I like was born with a dysregulated nervous system and then it got worse and worse over the years. I don't know how I've like made it, but I just like been white knuckling it through life. But I'm working on it. I'm getting better.
we are a work in progress till the last breath.
Yes.
You are aware of that,
Yes.
right? Okay.
100%. Fully aware.
Okay, so we came on with nothing to do except two people from Belleville talk about absolutely nothing, right? That's the whole thing, right? Right. Okay, so but I do have a couple of things. I do have a couple of notes over here.
Oh, very nice.
Percy Faith, you killed me. You ruined my Sunday night.
With the song?
Okay, with the song. Okay, so you're walking in the rose. There's roses and there's flowers.
The winery.
And Percy Faith comes on. It's a summer. I know we had fun with this on Monday morning.
Is that who it was? Okay. I didn't know who
I
it
think
was.
Anthony said it's Percy Faith. You
Yeah.
said a summer place.
Yes. That's
So
me.
the song A Summer Place. Okay. Now it's all melody. And here's me humming into Soundhound. Soundhound is not understanding me humming this song. They have no idea what the actually Soundhound said just shut the phone off. We have no idea what we're talking about, right? So you came up with it. You figured it out.
Yes.
It's
I was so
Percy
nervous.
Faith.
Yes.
It's Percy Faith, A Summer Place. Now here's a sign. Because why would you be in my show at 7:00 in the morning?
I know. Sometimes I don't sleep.
Why?
I wasn't sleeping. It's like I got to, I have to learn YouTube. I have to check in, and I knew you were live, so I was like, I'm going to check in. I always like check in on, try to like look at, especially the shorts. The shorts are really good, but I try to like look at your past lives and support you. And
Yes.
and I was like, I got to go into the live. He's still alive.
Well, that was crazy because
and
that
then
was
I got
probably
an
4 in the
immediate
morning your
homework-
time.
Immediate homework assignment.
You got an assignment
Sweating.
immediately.
I was like, I don't know what the song is. I got nervous. See,
Well,
I got
I'm-
nervous. I don't know if like past this.
Well, I'm thinking of this song and I'm trying to get the lyric. I'm trying to get it. I must hear it. How do you find songs that have only melody? It's impossible.
I don't know, and I didn't find it. I like shared it on TikTok, and then they pick the song for you. So I think they like maybe they saw
They do
it
pick
was
the
like
song.
yeah, a winery. I think I wrote like our anniversary dinner, so they probably picked up on that.
It
Yes,
was
they picked
absolutely
the song.
perfect for what you were doing, but it
Yeah,
ruined
I
my
was like,
night.
oh,
It
this
just
works.
destroyed. It was great for you, but it destroyed me. It was fantastic.
You like
for
old
you.
music? I love old
I
music.
like all music. I like all music. You have a specific
even
genre, or
rock.
you like everything?
Yeah, no, I grew up like with my parents listening to doo-wop, and even in the 80s, like I love 80s music, but even in the 80s, I like listened to like 101.1. I was so upset when they got rid of it. I love old music.
We have
yeah.
101.1 here.
You still have
And
it?
well,
It's still
we
the
still have
oldies?
101.
I thought it was stopped being the oldies like 10 years ago.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now you're getting older. Now you're 6 years younger than me, but you're getting older.
Oh, I know.
Oldies is Madonna, like a prayer.
Oldies. Oh, I know. I'm like, how are the 80s the oldies now? But even
Our
modern
music is the oldies.
I know, I can't believe it. So I like the oldies and the oldies. Yes. But
There's
modern
oldies,
music,
and
I'm like, I
now
don't
we
get
like antiques. We like antiques.
Right, we are.
Yeah, CG2. Madonna is now on the oldies channel that we knew as 60s, I guess.
Yes, yes. Yep, 60s. Oh, Jason,
I
that's
know.
cool.
Jason, I dreaded it. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people do. Well, how do you not like doo-wop?
It's the best.
Doo-wop. You're right, Jason. I agree with you. 80s music, Spataro. Do you like it or not? Emmanuel Spataro. You can find karaoke versions of most popular songs where the music there is. Yes, that's interesting.
I listen
Hello,
to 80s
Fern and
on
Tommy from
XM.
Angelique.
Hi, Angelique.
Well, XM has changed the world. It's
They used
incredible.
to have 50s and 60s channels, and I can't find them anymore.
I find
I'm
them.
not,
Okay,
like,
Zelda, you're correct.
that much.
Zelda, you are correct. Once Fern finished her homework assignment and gave me the information, I was able to actually find it. It's a movie. It is a movie, that song.
Oh,
She's
is
laughing
it?
over there. It's a movie. A Summer Place is a movie.
Who's in it?
A couple of treat things. Listen to him. Who's in it? I have no idea.
I don't love old movies. I think that some of them are terrible. Most of them are terrible.
Well, we have a problem, me and you, because you don't like Godfather. So
I like it. No, I heard the Goodfellas slander. That was
okay. Thank you. You heard the Goodfellas slander in our show.
Yeah.
You mean in our shows? Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
It's all right.
Look at Cinnamon Girl too. Why is everyone blue except me? Because it's your first time here, Brooklyn Ice. Takes a minute to get made over here. Okay, CG2 says 40. CG2 watches the numbers like a hawk. But yeah, Johnny, we're working on it. Don't worry, we'll get it. Well, she's good. We're good. We'll get her. She'll be all right. We'll get her.
I like it. I just love Goodfellas.
My boy Joey Ayuso. Nice to see you, Joey Ayuso. Okay, I got a couple of 3, 4, 5, 7 things I made a note of that I love to kick on. If you want to, go into
Yes,
it.
please.
Okay, because we came on an hour before the show, we had a conversation about we have nothing to talk about, but that's not true with me or you. We can always find something to talk about. Tommy, there are 2 more versions of that song, 1969 and 76, I believe. The 76 version is Isco, all back. Wow, thank you. See, Mike F is the guy who he gets the information. There you go. Nice. There's the question. Lincoln or Caddy? Who's the lady on the panel? Rebecca McGuire. That is my dear friend, Fern Ronay. She's a Belleville girl. As they see, there's a lot of Belleville people that come in here.
I know.
So, Rebecca, you get a nice hello. You get a nice hello from Fern.
I'm very alarming to Bobo. I don't blame you. I get drunk so easily.
Wine and ice, and I don't like the it's very
scene.
Bobo. What Coupe de Ville all the way. What year though, Brooklyn Ice? What year are we going with? This is the question. What year Coupe de Ville are we going with before we get into some topics? Come on. You had surgery. Okay, well, blessings to you.
Aww,
we wish you well,
God
Rebecca
bless.
McGuire. We want you to get well. Just give me a year, Brooklyn Ice. Hello, J.R. Ewing. Nice to see you. 79 Coupe is my car. You're good. You'll get made. Keep coming back. Coffee tomorrow morning, Brooklyn Ice. I expect to see you for coffee, 7 a.m. here at the Social Club. All right, let's go. Leaving North Jersey. I got a lot of shit about this week on the Facebook world. Some people have moved to Florida.
Hmm.
Florida, as I say sometimes. Some people move down to Florida. They love it. They love it. All right? They love it. I'm sure I would love it, but I love North Jersey.
Yeah. There's no
Now,
place like New Jersey.
so, but there's no place as horrible as North Jersey also because of income tax, pollution. The list goes on and on and on. The government, the list goes on and on and on. The potholes, the list goes on and on and on and on. I don't see myself ever leaving. You did it.
Mm-hmm.
You're cozy. You're comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You're happy where you're at. But you still have the connection home, and it's a flight,
New Jersey.
and you're good.
I always say I'm from New Jersey. Like I would travel with my friends and people would say, "Where are you from?" And they would say New York City. And I'd be like, "We're not from New York. Like I'm from New Jersey, but I live in New York now." Or I say wherever we go, I say I'm from New Jersey, but I live in LA now. Or I always say I'm from New Jersey. Now I say, but I live in LA.
So
Yes.
I don't remember if you said this or not. You went Jersey, LA?
Yeah. I went to college
New York for a minute, but you were in New York.
I went to college in Pennsylvania, and then I lived at home and worked in New York for a couple of years. And I went to school in Boston, and then lived in New York City. It's where I met my husband, and then we moved to Chicago for 6 years, and now we've been in LA for almost 11.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's amazing to me.
Fern gets around. Yeah,
You've been around a little bit,
but my home is still Belleville. Belleville's home. Yes.
Where do you see me going eventually?
I think. Well, do you like the shore? That's the thing about New Jersey too. I'm like, I would love
me, specifically me. Do you see me even leaving the neighborhood?
Yes, I think so. I mean, I think you could have a place always in like an anchor place in New Jersey, and then a place at the shore. Do you like the shore?
Yeah, but I need the anchor, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because I don't know
I have to
how
have
it's
the anchor.
going to feel when my parents move. Like they're still in Belleville. I can't even think about it. Like it's so weird to me. I can't imagine like not. I don't know. I might buy their house if I could.
It's unbelievable. So a lot of people tell me, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. I don't see. Stony Tony, South Philly is like Belleville. It's the same thing.
We have potholes here too in LA. Like there's
you do.
issues everywhere.
Hocus, no, I'm not a Bergen County guy. You know that. You sell ice. All right, you sell ice. Okay, so Stony says, Stig, South Philly. South Philly is kind of like home. It's the same. You've been in South Philly, yes or no, Fern?
Me, yes. I had an ex-boyfriend who had it. Yeah.
It's kind of like home. It's pretty similar, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't really remember it, but yeah, it seemed like, yeah.
So I don't know. Gina,
do you want to move?
Jason, no, that's the thing.
Yeah, no.
I don't.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah. Right. I don't blame you. Stay where you are. It's a great place.
I love it here. And I would actually move back to Belleville if I had the opportunity.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I was at a party the other night with a few friends, neighborhood guys. And a lot of people, they're looking to move back to Belleville.
Really?
They're in Nutley now. They're in surrounding areas, and they're getting that feeling that they want to move back to Belleville. And to be honest with you, some of the wives are okay with it.
That's so funny. It's so funny because my parents and my best friend from home, our parents live next door to each other. It's so sad now, but for over 50 years. And her parents moved because they had to move into like a residential thing. And they sold their house. Someone fixed it up. The inside is gorgeous. This young couple bought it. They work in New York. My parents are like, we're the old people on the block now. We used to be the young people. Yeah. But yeah, we were like, wow, these like young people are buying in Belleville. It's a great place.
Well, they're building it up now. It's much better than when we grew up there. It's much different than when we grew up there.
Yeah.
It's a different Belleville, but it's still Belleville.
Yeah.
You know, when I go to the wrestling matches and the football games and the baseball games, you feel it.
Yeah.
I went to the car wash last week at school number 7.
Yes,
I let the kids wash my car.
I loved it. I saw that.
I'm here. I love it. Okay.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
You ready for another topic?
Yes.
You ready to spin the wheels a little bit?
Yes.
Or should we go into the chat, Tommy? I would move anywhere else. Might be Belleville. Really interesting. Interesting. Tommy, how's the new building that is now in spam? Spam. I don't know what that means, Abel. Let's see. Okay. Awesome. Jason Miles been worse than Hammond. I don't know where Hammond is. That's South Jersey. Yeah. Really? That's interesting, Jason, that you say that.
Yeah.
That's interesting that you say that.
Jersey? Like meaning the shore? Because I
Hammond,
had another
that's somewhere.
ex-boyfriend who was like he lived in Millville, which was like
it's down that way.
New Jersey. Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Nutley is good. I mean, Nutley's a little different than. What'd you think of Nutley when we grew up? What was your thoughts on Nutley? I
always felt like Belleville and Nutley were the same.
Okay, Nutley's totally different than us. They're totally good. Living here. Wow, I got a rude awakening. I got to tell you, I didn't know that we were like the South Bronx. I had no idea.
Like to people from Nutley were like.
Yes, they were told don't go past the hot dog truck.
Jeez.
They said don't ride your bike past the hot dog truck, Ralph's JR's. They said
funny.
do not go past the hot dog truck. That was the stopping point. We had no idea. We lived in it. I guess we didn't know.
Belleville and Nutley are the same, as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely, the farthest thing from the truth. We were really the garbage cans.
Wow, who knew?
Wow. And now I'm with a Nutley girl. How do you like that?
I love it.
Same age, but they tell me people that grew up here in Nutley, where I'm at now.
Wow.
They really, it's interesting. Okay, next thing. Social media has brought us back. Hold on. I'm not the best typer, writer, whatever you want to call this. So let me go over my notes over here. Social media has brought us back to memories we had that passed our minds, but never really had the pictures, etc. Now, actually finding other people, patrons, this and that. Okay. Hello there, Fish. Let me put this all together for you because that was a rough note. So we had memories. Let's just say going to a club, going to a bar, hanging out at such and such a place. Now you fast forward. So I have Facebook probably 15 years or so. So I'm 55. So since I'm 40, I got Facebook. 40. My going out years ended around 27. So let's go roughly 15 years out of the going out scene. 15 years I'm not in the club scene, and I was a clubber. I was a heavy clubber. I was out every night, going to different clubs, going to different bars, this and that and the other thing. 15 years, 20 years after the hanging out stops, Facebook starts. And that people start coming around. And then you see, oh, wow, such and such, such and such, such and such. I went to high school with, I played baseball with, I this and that with. What do you think about that whole environment, that whole space? Because it had to happen to you also, even though you're 6 years younger than me.
Yes, yeah.
Did you feel like a rush come on all of a sudden? These people and these places and what? You did it?
I liked it. Yes.
No, I love it. I love it. But what was it like? What do you think? What's your observation of all of this?
So when I joined Facebook, I felt like it's like that initial, like, this person sent you a friend request, this person friend, and it's so like, oh my God, all of these people that you remember from the past and like are happy to see their names pop up. I remember that very well. And
it was just, go ahead.
And I love it. And there are things about social media that aren't great, but I love it. I think as an adult, it's great. I love seeing I love seeing people's lives. I love seeing people's things that they're doing and their kids getting bigger. And I feel like that's how I keep in touch with people. When I go home to New Jersey, like I can't see everyone, but I still consider all of these people my friends. And I thank God for social media that we're in touch. Yeah.
It,
I
it
love it.
really has changed. It's changed the world.
It has. In some,
And
I know there's negative, but I think it's positive.
self-control will tell you to say it's negative. The lack of self-control brings a negative environment on social media. That's the
Mhm.
lack of self-control. Listen, I say it all the time. We are unfortunately in, and I speak real all the time. We are in a 10 text to sex world, and that's a problem. But it's all about self-control. Now, I've
Mm.
connected with every ex-girlfriend, every
Oh,
friend,
have you?
you name it. Yes, with no issues at
Really?
all. Yes,
Okay.
no problems. No problems at all.
Huh.
Self-control.
Yeah.
If someone starts to go sideways, you can fix it quickly
Yeah.
and say, we're not going that route.
Right.
And this isn't ending our friendship or our online relationship, but we're not going to that space. I
Right.
don't want to lose you as a friend. I know you for 40 years. And so let's just keep it cool.
Mm-hmm.
It can go either way.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, many have that self-control aspect has not
Meaning
been
like
so
they
good.
can't control their like talking about politics or like control themselves like
No,
DMing
no,
exes
no,
or
no, no, no. Not
oh
the politics part, because that's all right.
yeah.
That's healthy debates.
How we learn, yes.
I'm talking about hooking up, meeting up,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
inappropriate
Oh,
messages going
oh,
back and forth.
oh,
Well, it happens.
yeah,
I've seen
yes.
so many people that it's really, really turned their lives upside down, and it's unfortunate because it's a false
Yeah.
sense of instant, temporary gratification that they're getting. They're getting this high like they took a drug.
Right. Yeah. That's an indication of just not being happy with like if are these married people who are like
Yes. Oh my
oh
God, I've seen it. I've seen
yeah,
so
that's
many bad things.
terrible.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
terrible.
I'm happily
I've
married.
seen.
I would love for all of my ex-boyfriends to find me on Facebook and see me
Yeah.
doing that.
Listen,
I'm
I
like, find me, but none of them have. None of them have reached
no,
out.
they won't.
And
No,
I'd
no,
be
no.
so happy. I would tell my
I
husband, I'd
know.
be like, look at it, this person. But I feel like if you're
Crazy.
not happy in your marriage and your relationship, then if you are happy in your marriage or relationship, you're not going to be tempted to continue an inappropriate conversation. Like that would happen
Yes.
in real life or on social media. Yeah.
Yeah, in our day, that would happen just meeting somebody out at the club that you're not
Right.
supposed to meet, and
Right.
things would happen.
Right. Social media makes it a little too easy if you're already unhappy. So work on yourself and your relationship, and you won't be tempted by getting a DM from some idiot ex-boyfriend. Right.
So crazy, and
It
I've
is
seen so many
crazy.
horror stories, unfortunately. And I wanted to
Really?
tell, I wanted to get being that we have a little bit of an age gap, not a lot, but I wanted to get your thoughts of how that of how, my kids, they're growing with social media, so they don't know the difference.
And
It's
I'm so
us.
grateful we didn't have it when we were young because if I saw people at parties or doing
Ooh,
things and I
forget it.
wasn't
No, no,
invited,
no, no, no.
forget it. I had anxiety my whole life. I didn't realize it till I was in my 30s, but
Listen,
I would have been a wreck. Yeah,
disaster.
thank God we didn't have it.
Thank God we didn't have it because I would have been a mess.
Right.
Tommy, we live in a good age, half and half, not growing. We do, yes. We are very, very fortunate. Let's see what Gina says. Exactly, Fern. If you're good with yes, I agree, Gina. And Fern says it. And that's a great point that you make, Fern. That is a wonderful point. And that's how we bounce off each other very well over here. And that's why we do
How'd your
good together.
kids do with social media growing up with it? Was it
They,
stressful?
it's second nature to them.
Yeah. And it didn't stress
It's
them out,
there's
just like if they were left out of something, God forbid. You're like, no, my kids were popular.
They were good. I had one problem with my daughter.
Mm.
I don't know if I told you this already. Somebody did set up an Instagram account in her name,
Mm.
and it was very inappropriate. It was very bad.
Oh my God, that's
Very bad.
terrible.
It was very bad. So
How'd you get it
now,
taken down?
do I revert back to? I don't want to revert back to. Listen, I have this in me. You obviously know that I can revert back to a different type of reaction thing.
Right.
So okay, Stiggs, go for a swim, jump in the pool, whatever. Think this through before you react, and that's what I did. And I thought it through before I reacted. I got a few feelers out there. I got a few messages out there. And the word got around. It's Tommy Stig's daughter and this and that. And it worked out very well within about 6 hours of me putting feelers and feeders and information and, this and that. Gone. 6 hours. And
So
my
it was
daughter said,
someone
how did you do that?
Someone was
It was
impersonating her?
Yes. Somebody opened the page in her name.
That's horrible.
And it was disgusting.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
No, disgusting.
And she was like, how'd you do that? That's awesome.
She's like, how'd you do that? Well, she did the Tony Soprano thing. Are you in the mob?
You're like,
You know that scene from The Sopranos. Are you in the mob?
They're in the car.
All kidding aside. I just said
Someone said I would have been Jason. I would have been famous if I had access as a kid.
I know, but I kept my composure, and it's tough when it's your daughter. It's your baby girl.
My God.
I worked through it. I made it happen, and it never happened again. So whatever I had to do, and that was it.
Good.
And it worked out. But so, like you say, that's the negatives of this whole social media thing.
Yeah. Damn.
But we use it in a positive way. You see what we're doing here?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're having a good time. Okay, let's see the next one. Oh, well, I will tell you, from the clubs that I used to go to and the things that I used to do, I made a connection with bar owners, remember Temptations in Seaside Heights?
Yeah.
You remember Chicago's in Lodi?
No,
okay. Yeah.
Bar A and
a little young for that.
Do you remember Bar A and D?
That's, of course. Yeah. Not my place. I was a Temptations yakety yak guy. I'm a Guido guy, but I'm a cuss. What are you gonna do?
I did Belmar Spring Lake, yes.
Yeah, I never did Belmar. It's not my thing. I was always in Seaside Heights. What are you gonna do? It's me. So anyway, I find the owner of Temptations on Facebook.
Aww.
And wow, the compliments he gave us whenever you guys were around. The bartenders did well. We never had a fight in the place when you guys were there, and we had no idea. But we would go there 15, 20 strong, and they would open the doors for us, have a place for us ready at the bar.
How fun.
Took care of us. And you fast forward, like I said, social media 15, 20 years later, and I am friendly with the owner of these establishments. And it's just fun. A good, that's the good part. The good part, right?
Yeah.
That's the good part.
It is. Hi, Jenny Tinkle. Who's Jenny Tinkletoes?
I have no idea. That's a new individual. So you see all the people in the blue, they have wrenches. They are
the maid.
They're made. They're loyal individuals. They're here every day. So they get a wrench. They're protected. It's not only for me. I say they have the blue suit on. That's what I call it. So that's what I basically do.
Nice.
Did you break your thumbs? No. So Jenny Twinkle Toes might be a new individual.
I like that.
And they may have found us. Yeah, right, George. The pagers, right? Remember the pagers? That was a thing. You're right. So what do you remember? Cell phones, pagers, what?
I never had a pager. I got a cell phone when I graduated.
You were cell phone.
Yeah.
You were cell phone age. You never had a pager.
I never had a pager.
I was pager age, yeah.
Did you ever do a share at the shore?
Share?
Like a share house?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so much fun.
Condos. We had condos. I had condos. I got some crazy stories. It's unbelievable. I'm not going to get into it. Listen, another glass of wine. I may get into it. It's crazy, but that's for the grown and sexy show. We'll talk about that another day, okay?
That comes with a warning.
Next time we'll talk about that. Oh my God. At my condo, you have no idea. We got thrown out of my condo because of me. But that's another topic. Okay. Bad things in people's self-control. Okay, the like button, the attention, this and that, the jealousy. Are people jealous that you're hitting the like button? Is your man, is your woman watching what you're liking, what you're viewing, what you're doing, what you're this and that? Why are you liking that girl in the bikini? Why are you liking that guy with the muscles? Why are you liking that? Are we not supposed to hit like? What are we supposed to do, Fern?
I mean,
What are we supposed to do?
hit every like. I feel like that stuff. I'm too old. Maybe I'm too old for that. But nobody, no guys with muscles or anybody like is like showing up in
The
my
like
feed.
button is a thing for jealousy. Jealous people,
Yes,
it's
I
a
can
thing.
see how that could happen.
You can.
I mean, I could see if you're okay. Before I met my husband, I was in a lot of insecure relationships, and if I had social media back then, which we didn't, but if we did, and I had seen it, and I felt insecure in that relationship, it might have bothered me. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if it was someone who was accessible to that person. Like if he's liking a famous person, like all right, who cares? But
Yeah.
if it's someone who's accessible to them and they're trying to talk to them, that's Dr. Phil says if you wouldn't do it with your significant other watching, then it's cheating. So if they are liking something or talking to someone and it's something they wouldn't do if you were watching, then that's inappropriate. Yeah.
Wow.
So right? That's a good standard.
Okay, I'm a little middle on the conversation part. And maybe because of some of the things I've done over the years. I don't know. It's
like
a little
okay
it's
to have
weird.
a conversation with someone who is
I mean,
like,
if you're not out of school, but you got to be trusted not to be out of school, I guess. I don't know.
what does that mean out of school?
Bad tone, a bad tone, a negative vibe, or hitting on somebody, or a private conversation that I like the bikini you were wearing the other day. That kind of stuff.
Right. If you're in a relationship and it's happy and healthy and secure and you trust each other, why is anyone commenting on someone else's bikini or someone else's? That shouldn't.
So would you find it disrespectful?
Yes.
Disrespectful?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, for sure.
I think so too. I agree. Yeah. And I'm learning these things as I go along. I agree. It's a natural reaction of an individual to hit that like button. They make it. It's like they put a billboard, hit me. Hit like.
Right.
So it's hard. So I find myself saying, you don't need to hit that like. You might like it, but you don't need to hit that like button. Why would you hit that?
But like
she's got a bikini on, but I know her since I'm 15. So she's got a bikini. I'm just using the.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good example, actually. Someone your age who's like looks amazing in a bikini, and she's got like I would see that and be like, oh my god, like God bless her, she looks great. She's in her 50s, she's in a bikini, like, go for it. But I could see how that would be like. You're in a relationship, like don't like this bikini picture.
Now there's the other end of the like, receiving the like. So evidently or obviously or allegedly or whatever you want to say, social media is about getting attention. It's about getting people your way. We're on YouTube. You're on Instagram. You're on here. It's about getting people your way. God, it's such a weird line, man. It's so weird. So weird. Now we can pick it apart. You and I can pick it apart. I think the next generation, that's a big issue.
Yeah. They have to like learn to love themselves just as they are and not need external validation. And this external validation is so immediate. It's right there.
It's right
ready
there.
To like make them feel good or bad.
That's the word. Yeah. That's the term, external validation.
And I think I don't know, I'm almost 50 and I'm an adult. I'm married. I think I'm working on myself. I have a great shrink. I'm pretty confident, but even I'm like, there are certain people, my sister-in-law actually pointed this out to me and then I couldn't unsee it. She was like, I have a friend who never likes my post. Like they're good friends. They go out, like the two couples have dinner, that they have like she's like, she's my friend, but anything she posts on Facebook, she likes other people's posts. She never likes my sister-in-law's. And I was like, that's weird. Like, that's like, I don't know what that is. And then there are a couple of people in my life who like, no matter what I post, like they're my friends, but they won't like it. And I'm like, it bothers me a little. It shouldn't. And I shouldn't even notice it, but once you notice it, you're like, can't unsee it. Isn't that
That's
weird?
interesting.
A little weird.
That's the
And I
world
hate to
that's
be
the
like
world we are in.
I hate to be like one of those people that's like, they're just
Look at
jealous. No, I'm
look.
not a they're just jealous type. Oh,
Well,
oh, thank you,
it
Dwight.
might be an unfortunate fact that you don't want to hear.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to be so delusional that I'm like, they must be jealous. No, maybe they just don't like what I post, which is fine too. But I feel like a friend, you should just like your friend's posts because it's a giving love a little. Give it out. Give all the
Wow,
likes out. I
wow,
like
wow,
everybody,
wow.
I think. But
It
yeah,
can go so
yeah,
many ways. It
it's
can go so
weird.
many ways.
It could be a lot of
Wow, it's
things. Yeah.
interesting. It's interesting. Guys, if I'm not working the chat as well as I typically
Oh,
do, forgive me. Forgive me. I'm trying my best.
I agree. Same
Uh,
with you, Tony. I still like
what?
theirs.
With who? With who? With who?
When they go low, we get high. Yeah, I agree.
It's not weird. Unfortunately, in today's twisted world, it's not acceptable. Which part,
Rem-
Bobo? What? Hit me. Tell me. Is there a comment here you want to see? If
Oh, I
there's a
agree
comment
with
here you want to
I
elaborate
agree
on,
with
just tell me.
Rebecca. She said, my partner shows me people he finds attractive and asks me what I think. So I don't think that's strange at all. I think that's a
That's
healthy,
general conversation. You're fine.
normal. Yes.
Tommy, you're doing fine. Excellent live. Thank you, Jason.
Oh,
Appreciate that.
thank you, Delilah.
Well, because that's where you get twisted on this. And we spoke about this pre-record live. We worked the. I think we both have the ability to work the chat and have a good time with them. Do you think so?
Yes. I get distracted, but yes, I'm sorry if I'm.
We're supposed, but that's the whole concept of live. See, the whole concept of live is that you are supposed to be in tune to your chat, get distracted from the person you're on the panel with, and enter and engage with them, and that's how they come back. Once they feel you're comfortable and you're paying attention, it's a like. It's just like a
Yes.
like.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's just like a like. I'm not going there. They pay no attention to me. If that's the case, we do it as a pre-record, and then we just watch the comments and we're in the chat.
Do you get inappropriate messages? People are always like they're getting inappropriate messages, and I'm like, I never get. I'm offended that nobody sends me inappropriate messages.
I will get inappropriate. I get critical, trolls, some nasty messages.
Oh yeah, how do you?
I do get some. I do get some. How do I deal with it? I'm beautiful at that. I turn a troll into a fan. Oh, I love it. I welcome it. Yeah, I love it.
I need to.
Oh, I'll send you a screenshot of some of my comments and my return comments. Guys, don't be offended if I don't send a message back to you on your comment, because I have gratitude for everybody that supports my channel. I really do. And they comment, because commenting is a huge thing for algorithm and all of that stuff after the live show. That's enormous. Comments after a show is huge. So when you see all my shorts, that's by design, because that's what gets you out there.
Okay.
All right. So I will reply to a comment in detail of somebody that comes at us sideways with a negative comment. And I will pay close attention to it, and I will analyze my words, which having ADHD is very difficult to do. But I'll put together a good reply, and I have turned people into supporters.
Big fans.
How about this?
Wow.
How about this? How about donors? I've turned trolls into donors. Yes.
Giving you money after that. Wow.
All the way.
That's awesome.
Because you and I have the same type of work ethic. If we're going to do work ethic, if we're going to do something, we're doing it, right? We're doing it.
Yes.
There's no half-ass. There's no coming in late. We're doing it, right? You're the same way.
Yes.
We're built this way. We were bred this way.
Yes.
So the comments, you get some sideways comments, and I just turn them into friends. That's what it is.
Funny. That's so funny.
The internet's a crazy place.
It is a crazy place.
Looks like you're going to whether you like it or not. Yeah,
Oh, I met
Tommy.
Cinnamon Girl.
Best. What? He's really good with the
It's a
trolls.
work of art.
It's a work of art. And I don't even know I'm doing it because I know I'm doing it because they tell me how I do it. See, I never knew it. I don't know my strengths. They point them out. And they make me aware. Do you know what you just did? And I'm like, what did I just do? You know how you handle
Oh,
and
like you thought you were just commenting. You didn't know you were.
how many consecutive morning shows are you up to? I think tomorrow we are at 146, I believe, Adam Gavorsier. Correct me if I'm wrong. Diplomacy, which is why people will tell you run for mayor. Me. They want me to run for mayor.
You should.
Because no offense, I can never run for mayor. It's never happened. And I love Michael Melham, so.
Oh, I do too. I was so proud of him. I saw.
That's my boy. That's my boy. He's doing a great job in
Awesome.
Belleville. It'd be a shitstorm if I went to get into politics in Belleville. Forget about it. Imagine me debating. Go fuck your mother. Can you picture me up there? You know what I would turn into, right? You know how bad it would get, right?
It would go viral.
Viral, yeah, be all over the newspapers again. And I don't want that.
I loved your short when you were like, someone at like the topic was like explaining yourself, give an explanation for why you did what you did, and you were like, "Here's my explanation. Go fuck yourself." So I showed it to my husband. We were crying. He was like, "You need more of that. I'm too polite until someone pushes me too far. Then I go off the deep end, which I'm like working on. But I'm like, I need more of that. I need more of like to tell people to go fuck themselves."
You know what's in you. You're holding it down. Maybe we need to interview therapists because we need to change a little bit.
I need a new shrink.
So let me take the job for a week. We'll fix you all up. Forget it. You'll get fired. You're being incarcerated. Forget it. I'd be a great mayor. I served as an elected. Yeah, there's a little history there, George. That might be a little bit of a hurdle for me to get over. It's a little criminal history there. Might be a problem. Tommy be like the Godfather in the strip. Yes, exactly, Jason. Yes. So,
what do you tell your kids about your background?
What's that?
What do you tell your kids about your background?
Nothing. Have you ever been they know everything.
They know everything.
They know everything. I never shielded my kids from what has happened.
Yeah, good.
I don't elaborate too much on it. I waited till my daughter asked me.
Yeah.
She said, "Have you?" Yeah, you know, and I said, "Yeah." My son, everything knows everything. I never removed myself from these type of people. So my son has been to going away to prison parties. He's been to coming home from prison parties. So they know everything.
Yeah.
And with the Googles today and all of that shit, it's very difficult.
Right.
So they're okay. They're good. And they benefit benefit from it.
From what you've learned.
I told you, I don't know if I told you, but a friend from our neighborhood went to a deli shop that my son was working at down the shore. He got a $15 sandwich and gave my son a $100 tip.
Aww.
You'll know who it is. I'm not going to say it on here, but I'm not embarrassed of anything. I'm just it is what it is.
Right.
And I was here for every ball game, every cheerleading event, everything, and so I made the right decision. So it is what it is. You can't change it. All you can do is do better as the years go on, improve on what it is. And that's what it is. I'm very fortunate, very, very, very fortunate for a lot of people in my life that I am seriously, and I say this with all kidding aside, that I am not doing life on the installment plan. I'm very serious when I say that many people that were in my life made that possible. Yeah. So me first, obviously. But so no, I don't hide anything. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's there. In today's world, you know, the information superhighway, whatever they call it, everything's there.
Yeah.
Now, if you want me to pick it apart and give you the details and this and that, that's a whole other topic. That's a whole other conversation. But Why were you charged with this? Why were you charged with that? Was that really true? Was that? Now we could pick it apart, and I'll show you the paperwork. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then that's where we're at.
Yeah.
But
The important thing is
but
what you
above
learn.
all else, I'm sitting here with you right now,
Yes.
and
God is good.
there's a chance that I would not be doing that. So I
Right.
love that question. I'm happy you asked it. Nothing is off limits here. Nothing is off
nothing.
limits here. Okay, we got a next thing to roll into, guys. Anything in the chat that you see that's peeking out at you right now, or no?
No. It's so
If
nice
it
that
is, just
everybody's
let-
here. Thank you.
It's good. They cycle in and out. They come in and out, so it's good. Not giving the guys that always.
Oh my God, Stony Tony is the funniest.
Oh, he's the best. He's the best. He's the best. I've never been to a going to press. You got to come to the Chandelier once in a while. They're having it all the time over
I
here.
love the Chandelier. We had our junior prom there.
It's junior prom. Osada Treats, great show tonight. This is the Godfather of Chocolate. I named him the Godfather of Chocolate. He has an amazing business. Chocolate.
Really?
Dips strawberries in chocolate, and
I love
he became a dear friend of ALV's and mine and a few other guys, Dean Dew and Todd Father. And
he's in New Jersey?
he's in Washington State. He's a great guy.
Oh, wow.
He's a really nice guy. Yeah. So that's your point. So the social media thing can go a lot of different ways. We have great things. Someone is telling me it has nothing to do with these parties that time. No, this is totally different, but the same location. She had the junior prom on Friday. We had Gerbert's going away party on Saturday. Okay, that's what it was. All right, that's where we're at.
Broccoli and Gavadillo at my junior prom. I'll never forget it.
The best.
I
I have my mother's repast there.
Oh,
I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm still here. Talk to John all the time, the owner.
Aw.
Yes. Yes. So this is a great example. I gotta accent this. What do you call it? I gotta spotlight this again. It's really a true thing that we became we got a good group. We got a good group of guys. We really do.
Oh, nice.
Yep. CG too. She's laughing. So she had her prom there the night before we had a going away. But it's what it is. This is Belleville. What do you want me to tell you?
Welcome to Belleville.
Welcome to Belleville. Okay, let's go. Next thing. Let's see. Okay, good. Online harassment. Okay, you're in the law business.
I don't practice
A little
anymore.
bit.
Yeah.
I know. I just want to get your thoughts on this. This whole social media harassment thing. They just enacted something about memes and AI, graphic pictures, and whatever it might be.
Huh.
Harassment. These things on YouTube. Online harassment. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Do you consider this a criminal act, a civil act? Where do you go? What is your opinion on this? Where do you go with this? If they are harassing somebody.
Oh, if they're harassing somebody on Instagram?
Harassing somebody. Let's just say I get a picture of you and I post a graphic.
Oh.
What happens?
And it's a false picture? Yeah.
AI driven, but I could tell it's you because I could see your cheeks and I could see your nose and this and that. And they made it very graphic and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
What can happen? What's your thoughts on this?
Well,
Can it be a criminal thing?
Can it be a criminal?
Can I take you to criminal court because you posted something about me in a negative way?
I don't know, but I think it depends if they keep posting it or they did what they did to your daughter and created an account. And imagine they created an account with your daughter using her likeness and created all of these disgusting images that weren't real, that were AI memes created. I think that would, and that it was harassing to her. I think that could be criminal. I don't know, but I certainly think it could be defamatory. Like they're putting her in this false light, ruining her reputation, causing mental anguish. For sure, there could be if there were real damages, you could definitely have a case, I think. Yeah.
Criminal or civil?
I don't know about criminal, but but definitely civil, but I don't know about criminal. But one thing I have a problem with, even aside from images, is in 2020, I saw someone's business get destroyed on Instagram based on lies. She's a dietitian. It's this whole story that I don't want to say too much because it's very litigious, but
Okay.
I was like, this is what's wrong with social media. Before social media, we got our information from TV, newspaper, magazines, and radio. And everything had to be fact checked. There were journalists making sure everything was fact checked. Now we're on social media and anybody can say anything. And it's a good thing. There's a lot of wonderful things about social media, but people can go online and say anything, statements of fact that are false, and people believe it. And it can cause, usually it doesn't cause damages, but it could cause real damages to someone's business if it spreads like wildfire. Before social media, if you wanted to start a rumor about someone, you called them. They called one person. Maybe it reached 100 people in a day. On social media, in seconds, 100,000 people can get this information about this woman and her product and think it's harmful and stop buying it, and her sales go down and her business is destroyed because one person made up lies about her on social media. So I feel like we're in the wild west of social media, and it's a new age, and there have to be laws about defamation. I feel like if you use social media, you should know what defamation is so you don't get yourself into a lawsuit. So that I feel very passionate about, but I never thought about the AI and people posting crazy false pictures about you. What concerns me, and it kind of goes in line with that and with cancel culture, one of these days someone's going to hurt themselves. Someone's going to, God forbid.
No, it's going to happen. Be
gonna
careful what you say. They can block the show, but
yes,
it's going to happen.
I don't want to say it, but
it's going to happen.
It's going to happen, and God forbid, I hope not, but it's going to
go. No. Listen to me. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen to somebody,
mm-hmm.
and somebody's going to do it to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I see it.
Yeah.
Now, again, is there a criminal charge there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or a civil charge?
Well,
jeez, what do you do? Well, listen, okay, let's just say something happens because of something like that. There's obviously going to be an investigation, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
So they're going to go back, they're going to look, they're going to investigate, and then I guess they decide at that point. Yeah. Wow, it's a different world we're in.
I remember in 10 years.
It's a different world we're in.
There was a young kid who was a Rutgers student, actually, and he was gay, and he was filmed hooking up with his boyfriend. His roommate filmed it and put it online, and the kid.
Look at this. Hold on, I got a pause. Look at this. Now, don't read it out loud, but see.
Oh,
so there is an effect. So what happens there? Is there a civil? So in Joey's case, is there a civil or is there a criminal? What is it?
I don't know. I mean, I think there's grounds for. I think there's always grounds for civil. I think, but criminal. I know in that case
it's so twisted, and I'm going to tell you, YouTube does not do a good job. I got to tell you the truth. YouTube does not do a good job.
No,
they don't.
I saw it with this case in 2020.
Because they're all based on view. It's a company.
Yeah.
It's a business. Yes. You think both, Jason? Okay, Jason thinks both, civil and criminal. Everybody has their own opinions on this, and the reason we don't know exactly is because we're inexperienced, because it's new.
It's so new.
Because it's new, but it is leading to these things. Unfortunately, it is leading to these things. It is 100%. And I don't think they know what to do with it. And nobody is policing this. Nobody's policing YouTube. Nobody's policing Instagram. And do you want them to? I don't know if you want them to.
Right.
Oh, God, it's such a thin line. It's such a weird line.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
Well, no, Adam, Tommy, I'm proof that if you're not looking, this is good. But you have to remember, we go back to my ability to have self-control. There's a difference here. My ability to withstand anything that comes my way, which I'm not going to say it arrogantly. I have the ability to really dust off anything that comes my way.
That's a good quality. How?
I'm not affected one bit at all. Zero.
Really? I
No,
am the
nothing ever.
opposite. I'm like,
You're the opposite.
I
Most
have a
people are the opposite.
yeah, I think I have a terrible
Uh,
memory, but I remember all of the things people, if they've crossed me in some way, I'll never forget. I want to forget. There are not a lot of
I
people like that. So true.
I don't know. And I've been questioned. How? How are you not replying to that? What are you talking about? I'm doing my
That's
coffee show.
amazing.
My people are dependent on me to do a regular coffee show, have a good conversation, take them away from life for a minute. I will not. I refuse to do it. We're here for a good time, not a long time, and
Yes,
that's what I'm going to make it. A good
yes,
time.
yes.
Never will I.
You have a
Oh
lot
no,
of
no, no. I'm not interrupting my life with negativity. I'm not. I
yeah,
refuse to do it.
you have a lot of
I won't
gratitude,
play.
I noticed. I think you
What's
like
that?
you point things out. I could tell you have a lot of gratitude. You point
Gratitude
things out
towards.
that you're like grateful for the things in your life, like your
Oh
coffee and
God.
you're positive. Yeah.
A glass of water. I'm grateful
Yeah.
for it.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Yes.
insane. People take it for granted, and I'm grateful for it.
Yes. Yes.
So Delilah thinks it's confidence. Joey, you know we got you here. You know we got you here, pal. You know that. This is your place to go. I know, and I am the opposite. I know it, and most people are. Self-control is a very difficult thing. It's very hard to build self-control. Very difficult. Very hard. But I mastered it. And I'm taking that to the end.
Yes.
So for me, I'm not the typical individual. It could be thundering and pouring, and Tommy says it's a great.
That's the way to be.
It's holy water, Adam. It's holy water.
Okay.
It's very hard to do things. It's very hard for things done on you to reach a
Our
criminal
lawyers
status. Civil actions are more likely. I kind of agree with that. Obviously, I talk to ALV every day, so we spoke about this in conversations. And back to Belleville for a minute. We had not only a reunion, Anthony and my class, we had a 50th birthday party. Not a class reunion, not a 30th year graduation. We had a 50th, we are 50 party at the Chandelier.
That's awesome.
Yep. That was 6 years ago, but anyway, that's
in 2019. Yeah, in 2019.
whatever it was. We're
Yes,
55,
yes.
56 now. So
How
So
fun.
that's I wanted to go back for a minute on that. Guys, I hope you're enjoying these conversations. We came on here with nothing to talk about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before the show, we said, "What are we doing?" We didn't know what we were going to do,
I was
right?
going to be in charge. I was like, please no.
I know. I was teasing you. I wanted to get you nervous a little bit. I said, "You're driving." You said,
Not
"What?"
hard to do.
ALV is our YouTube lawyer and the consigliere. Yes, Stony Tony. Stony Tony's great. When he lights up, he's incredible. Stony Tony, hence the name.
Oh, that's a good point.
Stony
Zelda
Tony.
said she was from Boston.
Zelda Z. If you police the internet too much,
Good point.
it's true, Zelda.
Yeah,
They're going to find a way. Thank you, George. Thank you, George. I appreciate it. George is in LA right now. George is in LA right now. A huge Frankie Valli fan. You'll see when I have him on. Yeah, after a couple more weeks when baseball is over and everything, I'm gonna have quite a few people on my panel, and George is gonna be one of them. He loves Frankie Valli. Now, you know Frankie Valli is a neighborhood guy over here. You know that.
Is George from Jersey?
Yeah, no, George is not from Jersey. George, are you originally from California? I'm not sure, but he's in LA. He's in California. So Frankie Valli, this is a problem for me. You can't find a picture of Frankie Valli. You can't find this. You can't find this of Frankie Valli.
Oh yeah.
You can't find that of Frankie Valli. I made that. That's an album.
Like
I made that
artwork about him. Like no one does photographs.
There's nothing. He's original California. George is original California, but loves our neighborhood. He loves our neighborhood story. Yeah. So we're going to have a great conversation. I still live a mile from where he grew up. Obviously, I'm still here. So that's an album cover that I made that myself.
Oh,
because I
nice.
had to have Frankie Valli on my wall. Now,
Yes,
the
of course.
gentleman that I had that came from the UK, he gave me that. That's Frankie Valli right there.
Oh, nice.
It's
Oh,
hard
that's
to see, but
really
it's
nice.
all Frankie Valli. Yeah.
Nice.
You could get Frank Sinatra, you can get this one, that one, you can get a lot of different things, but you can't get Frankie Valli. Now, even if I asked his family member, I'm friends with his daughter and his grandchildren, but still, there's nothing out there.
Huh.
So I made it myself.
Good.
I made it
Nice.
myself. I sent it to his
Nice.
family, and they said, "What? That's incredible."
That's so nice. I love that he loves Frankie Valli, but he's like not from Belleville. That's so
No, but
funny.
he loves the story, and he has
Oh,
people on his panel that are from our neighborhood and everything. It's really he's got a great little channel. I'm gonna send it to you.
huh.
You're going to
Yes.
enjoy it. You will.
Yes.
You will enjoy. It's gonna take you back home.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah, yeah.
definitely will.
So this is the good thing about social media. See what we were saying?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Where are we? I don't know. Basically, that's it. Do you feel that you were with the social media thing? Do you feel that you are self-taught with doing what you do? You did podcasts, you did streaming, you did this and that. Do you feel you are self-taught, or you
Yeah,
had to be taught?
no, I am. So it started with AfterBuzz. I did AfterBuzz, which was easy. We would go into
Yeah,
the studio, just put the headphones on, talk. It didn't get edited, but there were producers and engineers, and then it would just go right up on YouTube. So I didn't have to do anything. But then I started my podcast. I taught myself audition, and then I promoted it on social media. I taught myself. But learning YouTube, I find so hard. I don't know why. I have to spend more time on here. I think
it's
TikTok
not.
is intuitive.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't really use TikTok. Shame on me that I don't, because I really should.
But I feel like you
Because
focus on one place and you go live, like, even if it's just a couple of minutes to, like, show yourself doing things, that's what you do, right? You just, like
Yeah,
I have to do
I
that.
like YouTube. I mastered YouTube.
Yes,
Now,
yeah,
did I master it in the aspect of I'm going to get 1 million subscribers and this and that, going to make a fortune? No, I didn't master it in that way. I mastered. I don't know what I mastered about YouTube. I think
you
okay,
created a
so,
community.
okay. I think my strength is interaction. I think my strength is interaction. I'm I'm analyzing myself right now, and that's ignorant to do. But I feel like I
And you
mastered the art of chat
yes.
interaction. Okay, I don't
Yeah,
want to sound like a
yeah,
jerk off, but
yeah,
I truly believe I mastered the art of interacting with the chat.
yeah,
And for me, that is what I look forward to doing. I look forward to interacting with the chat. If not, I would be doing pre-records and podcasts and
yeah,
editing and this and that.
yeah,
I'm not that guy.
yeah.
Now so were you approached originally to do a specific podcast? How did you come about? You started this. How did
Yeah,
you come about getting into this social media? Take YouTube out of
yeah,
the equation for a quick moment. You were in
yeah,
a different space. It was audio only for a time.
yes,
How
yes.
did you get there? Did you seek it out, or did they seek you out?
No, because mine, I'm not like with a network, so it's independent. So I started it, but I started it in 2018. I was at AfterBuzz then, and everyone was starting a podcast. I'm like, how do I do that? And I started on Blog Talk Radio, which was like, we both called in, you hit record, and it just went up. And then I did a few episodes like that. And then I was like, let me learn how to make this better. So I keep trying to get better and better editing. And then this year I was like, I have to relaunch it. I want to find other weirdos like me who believe in this stuff. And so I started working with a podcast coach. And so
She found me.
she was like, you have to get on YouTube. And I'm like, that makes it harder because now I have to find people who also like don't mind being on camera. So, but it's working. It's getting there.
And then you thought of me when you said that.
Yes, I was like,
because I don't care.
like, he's so comfortable on camera. Yes.
Yeah. I have no problem.
But I did on-camera reporting in Chicago for an online news site. It was like just kind of like YouTube, but I just would like interview people and it would go on on this website. And then I had a reel, and then we moved to LA. I sent my reel to AfterBuzz. They were like, let's do it. And so I did all of those after shows. And so I think the podcast started because I was like, I have to find my tribe, my weirdos. And so around that time, everyone at AfterBuzz was starting a podcast. I'm like, I'll do mine. And so that's how it started. Yeah.
So what do you think about saturation in this?
Yeah, now everyone has a podcast. It's crazy. I think though, like what you do really well is you created a community, and people always say like, that's what I want to do. Like I want to find, I know there are people who believe these things that I believe, and they have no one to talk about it with. And I just want people to not feel alone. And so I have to put myself out there to be like, weirdos, come to
Wow,
me.
that's interesting.
So we have each other. Yes, so we have each other. So yeah, that's why.
So we gotta get okay. Now we are naturals together on here. I truly believe that.
Yes,
we have a good
yes,
vibe.
yes. Oh
We
my
have
God,
a
my
good
mother
conversation.
watched, and she was like, yes, it was like
What?
magic. She loved
What'd she
it.
say?
She loved it.
Really?
Yes, she was like, he's hysterical and so good at this. Yes, she thought it was great. She'll watch. She's asleep
Wow.
now, but she'll watch tomorrow.
So there's the issue there where it can go in a different direction, though. So
With,
you can go from signs to general chat on your channel.
Yeah.
What do you do? So
Yeah,
what do
no.
you do? You go with it organically, or do you try and take it back to the original idea? What do you do in that case?
I don't know, but I feel
I don't
like
know
I
either.
have to be myself. So I changed my
Yes.
TikTok to like spirituality and lifestyle because I love food. And I'm going to, on my list of 10 million things to do, also I'm going to do a book, and I want it to be free, and I want to give it to everyone, called Signs and Sauces. I wrote down all my father's recipes. My father's like the big cook in the family, like, and my brother.
Yeah.
But I
That's
wrote
good.
down all of his recipes, and I want to give them away and tell my stories of signs with my family and put it in a cookbook. I love food.
Of course.
There's so many things that I like that are not
I know.
have to do with spirituality. But I also am like on a healing journey, and I'm like so happy to talk about it. I do this like certain kind of somatic therapy. So yes, like I'm happy to talk about all of that too. And
So where does the channel go?
Yeah, where
Does it go to general or specific?
I know. I don't know.
It's variety then.
Yeah. Which I don't know if that's
You
a
have
good
the
thing.
personality. You have the same personality. You are variety driven.
Yes.
You are. You have variety, and you're
You give-
passionate about everything in your variety.
And you give a lot of good advice. And I feel like
I
love
do?
that. Yeah, I think you do.
I don't even know that I do that.
A lot of the
but
shorts
okay.
came up. One of them was about confidence. Yes. So
Yeah.
you do.
Okay.
Yes. And I feel like when I was at AfterBuzz, I was like the oldest one. But I would say to like all these young girls, like, listen to me. Like, I'm old. I kissed all the frogs. I had all the horrible jobs with all the bosses. Like, I've done it. Like, I have so much advice to give.
It's called wisdom. You're gaining wisdom.
Yeah. And like, I have so
Okay,
many-
look at this. Answer this. Check out this. I got to interrupt you. So
Fern,
check out Zelda's question.
So my podcast.
So that's where we were going with it. That's what we were getting into. But go ahead.
My podcast is called Signs from the Other Side, and it's stories and signs and messages people receive from their loved ones who've passed. So that's the belief system. Yeah, it's not religious. It's just general spirituality.
It's not religious. So don't go, Fern, I'd love to talk to you about some exercises. Survivor Together has a great channel. I got to hook all these channels up. There's just so much going on. I got all these wonderful channels that I just can't, the connection. I'm the connection between a lot of different people here.
Nice.
And I'm trying to, I don't have to be cautious anymore because I truly believe that we created a community here that I don't have to be cautious anymore.
Nice.
You follow me?
Nice.
Like I know that Survivor Together would do well with you. I know that Osada would do well with you, and you would do well with Osada, and you would enjoy what See No Evil is going to be doing. coming. You ever hear of Johnny Maestro in the Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah, of course.
Johnny Maestro. You don't know it? You know it, right?
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
Sino Evil is Johnny Maestro's nephew.
Get out!
I
That's
did a podcast
awesome.
with him today. I did a show with him today to launch his podcast. Wait till you
What's
see
your
what's coming.
podcast?
We're getting it going now. I didn't release everything yet. I just recorded it today. I went to Staten Island and I recorded it with him.
Oh,
So
I
we're going to
saw
release it probably tomorrow. And we're going to release it tomorrow. And you're going to. So here's my thing. So that's where it is. So what do you do? Is it variety? Is it specific?
Right.
Think this and that. Now, Surviving Together has a survive. She has a great channel there. If that's what you need.
Yes.
If that's what you're into. Now, if I can't tune into every show, I wish her luck and say, have a great show. I was in the chat a little bit tonight, and then I had to obviously prepare for this show. We have another one, Healing with Jimena. There's all these different things that are in my space that I never thought would be here.
Right.
I thought it was going to be a specific thing, and I ended up being something more than something that I never even imagined, and bringing all these great people together. So
what did you think your thing would be?
that's Johnny's favorite nephew right there. Okay. Johnny Maestro. That's his nephew. So Johnny Maestro in the Brooklyn Bridge, you're going to see this.
That's awesome.
Get out. That's an 07109 reaction. Yes. Go ahead. What were you saying? You were asking me something.
What did you think your thing would be?
I had no idea.
You just started talking.
A few people said push the button, and I said, what then do what? I told you this before.
Yeah.
Or I told these people this before. Somebody said to me, push the button. You don't need to be on a panel with us. You don't need to do this. Push the button. And do what? Talk. Talk about what? Talk about whatever comes to your mind. And now, 6,000 people later,
it's awesome.
I'm enjoying it. And I'm absolutely loving it. Is my hobby. And it's incredible. I make a few dollars doing it. And I'm having fun. And I'm meeting great people. Really, really meeting great people.
Right. Doesn't get better. So when I'm like cooking or doing something, I should just hit live?
Possibly.
There would be nobody there. But that's okay. And
Yeah.
I'll record it and I'll upload it.
Or hit record.
Oh, okay. So record.
And then upload it. And then you could tag it. I made pasta fazool tonight. I made broccoli rabe, whatever it is. You made tacos, broccoli. I don't care, whatever it is you make. But personally, hit record.
Okay.
Not live. Hit record.
Okay. So
and the reason I say that is because you can't really interact if you're live cooking unless, let's just say I'm in the kitchen with you. Okay, Fern is sauteing the garlic right now. Fern, what made you do it that way? What makes you do the garlic before the hot pepper seed? You need that bounce off.
Yeah.
So if you can't interact with the chat, don't go live.
Right. Okay.
And I see a lot of people going live when they should be doing pre-records, and it's hurting their channels.
Do you hit?
There's some,
and then upload?
Never. I'm this guy. I do this. I'm the interaction guy. So
right.
Cooking, I do records. If I do something for cooking, I do pre-records. Yes,
okay.
I do. Yeah. Okay. Osada is a great example. Osada he sells chocolate treats and this and that. He makes Dubai chocolate bars, and he has all these wonderful creations with strawberries and this and that. But doing it live will be a disaster for him because he has to pay attention to dipping those strawberries, cutting those bananas or whatever it is that he's making that day, right? Making the shakes. He makes lemonade, whatever he's doing. He should do it as a pre-record and then post it up later.
Right. Okay.
That's different. Right. I'm sitting in my chair here, and this is my space, my virtual social club, and I interact. It's totally different.
Yes.
You can be variation.
Okay.
What do you think about you? What do you think you should do? Should you do? You were recommended to do lives, but what do you recommend for your platform?
Record.
You should record.
I think I can't pay attention to the chat and do I don't think I can multitask like that. Yeah, but I don't know. I think of it, these stories are always coming to me, and I'm like, if my best friend were sitting right here, I would tell her that story. My coach would be like, then get on Instagram and tell that story, or get on YouTube and tell that story. So yeah, I have to start doing that.
I'm going to recommend to you whatever you come up with, make a video.
Okay.
1 minute or 10 minutes.
Yes. Okay.
If you babble on, and then
Yes.
post it up.
Okay.
You got to post.
Yes.
They say
yes.
push record. Think Media is a big media conglomerate that coaches people. It's called Think Media. And they will say push record. Now, people just told me push live. But they say push record. If it's in your brain, put it on video.
Okay. Okay.
And then something will happen. So you need to do that.
Yes.
Wherever you are.
Yeah.
Except the bathroom. Wherever you are. Just,
Yes. Yes.
just push
Yes.
the button.
Okay.
Hey, guys, this came to my mind, whatever it might be. And post. You can never post too. I post too much, but you can really never post too much.
The notifications, I was like, 9 videos.
9 videos. Now you
I
sound like
did,
ALV.
Gina.
ALV text me, I got 9 fucking videos from you today. Why?
Thank you, Gina. I think Gina might be in my Facebook group.
I don't know if she is. Gina's the best.
She's
a
awesome.
Belleville girl. She's really a wonderful individual. She just lost her puppy, Timmy.
Oh,
And not that long ago.
I'm sorry.
It's a tough thing. So you see, we have a good connection with all of these things,
Yes.
All right. So what else we got? Tommy, do you think Fern could you half and half? Let's discuss her topic to an interview. Okay, Zelda, that's a great comment. What I would recommend for someone like Fern or See No Evil, this is my personal opinion. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I did join the Facebook. Okay, excellent. She's in there.
Yeah.
Gina, that's awesome. I'm glad Gina was able to join us tonight. Okay, so Zelda, what I would recommend to someone, say, like Fern, See No Evil, ALV, not really. ALV likes the interaction, what he does with his ghost stories. He doesn't really fit into that. But what ALV does can go either way. He can go either way. But you, the See No Evils of the world, who's going to talk about Johnny Maestro and this and that and the other thing. My personal opinion, Zelda, they should do 3 pre-records, and I'm saying this off the cuff. 3 pre-records, and on that 4th week, do a live and discuss those 3 pre-records. Touch on it, get all your questions asked, and do something like that. Just as a viewer, an interested viewer, that's what I would like to see.
Okay.
Will it work? Is it going to break the... I don't know.
Yeah.
Zelda, what do you think about that idea? 3 pre-records under 45 minutes, no longer. Under 45 minutes, and then a live maybe once a month to catch up on those 3 videos. What do you think about that, guys? I like to get feedback from people that view.
Yes.
You know?
Right.
Zelda, wow, I think that's a great idea, Tommy. It will hold people's attention for those 3 weeks. Wait, see? You see? I'm only successful. I'm only as successful as the army behind me.
Oh.
And I work off them. See No Evil agrees. And he's going to have some big topics coming up. See No Evil, I'm going to give you a little teaser about his podcast.
Yeah.
Johnny Maestro died. He was 80-ish. Anyway, he's got 7 decades of life. And I recommend it to See No Evil. Let's do it in 7 shows, 7 pre-records, 1 per decade.
Oh, how nice. That's a good idea.
Give me Johnny Maestro 1 to 10 years old. Give me Johnny Maestro 10 to 20 years old. Give me Johnny 20 to 30, which is going to be incredible. My opinion, 20 to 30 is going to be the best. I didn't even tell that to him today. I think Johnny Maestro or Frankie Valli or anybody that's in that world, the 20-year to 30-year decade that's the big.
Prime.
So I recommended that to See No Evil, and we'll see
Great idea.
I don't know. That's my thoughts, Fern. I don't know.
You're good at this.
You gotta pick it apart and see what you think, and you go in your direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
You go where you feel. Now we are way over what we would typically be. Look how long we've been on.
It goes fast.
But guess how long we could talk? For
Right.
days. Me and you could talk for
Staying
days.
up late for me.
We can. No, I'm good. No problem. I'm doing what I enjoy here. And I'm off tomorrow, so you're good.
Oh, good.
I've told Tommy he needs to be a consultant for people on YouTube. I get it, Delilah. I get it, Delilah. A great group of people have been populated here. It's amazing. So you tell me what you want to do. You're going to get short clips out of this. I'm going to send you some great clips
Okay.
of you talking, doing your stuff,
Okay.
and get them on your channel. We're going to look to do this on Fern's channel, maybe the next one, maybe 2 out. You tell me when you're comfortable, when you want to do it. It's going to look just like this.
Okay.
We did a dry run. You and I did a dry run in the background. You remember, but it's going to look just like this. And you say when.
Okay.
Great idea, Tommy. I think they need to keep it 20 minutes, 20 or less. That's interesting, Mike. But he's right. In the TikTok world, he's right. It's unfortunate. In the TikTok world, Mike F is 100% correct. I think 45 is, wow, that's interesting.
For a live?
Wow.
For
no. For pre-record. Pre-record. A live can go. Yeah. I think, I don't know. So we went an hour and 45 minutes and it felt like we were here for 10 minutes, right?
Yes. It really did.
But that's you and me.
Yes.
But that's you and me. So you saw it in me.
Yeah.
Somehow you saw it in me that this would work. And why? How? Where? Why?
Funny, warm. You have the perfect combination of you're warm, good person, and have that like Belleville funny attitude.
Interesting. Wow.
It's a good combination.
That's great. There's a whole bunch going on, right? 45 minutes for a decade. Mike F. Yeah, well, we'll see. We're just going to do it. Mike F. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do Johnny Maestro, born to 10 years old, and we're going to see how long it takes us, Mike F. You know what I mean? If there's stuff to get... Now, you know, See No Evil, this guy's a very big talker. He won't stop talking if you don't stop him from talking, right? So I'm the buffer there, basically. So I will help. I'm going to guide him through. We're going to do it together. We're going to do it together. Either I go to Staten Island or he comes here, whatever it might be. It's okay, whatever. I love this stuff. And I feel that there's stories out there that need to be out there. And Johnny Maestro might be one of them. Fern Ronay might be another one. You know, who knows?
That's
who knows?
Awesome. I love that.
There's multiple platforms.
I love analyzing people's lives. I love reading people's biographies. I love hearing people's like life stories. That's going to be awesome.
There's not enough of them.
There's not enough of them.
There's not enough.
I agree. Yeah.
And AI and social media can only do it so much. Listen, here's the way I see it. AI and A&E Network and whoever it might be, all they're doing is putting stories together from newspapers, news reports, this and that. When you get a guy like See No Evil, that
it's his uncle.
It's his uncle.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the real story. That's the real story.
Yeah. So true.
I think there was one other thing I wanted to mention, and I forgot what it was. I don't know. I forgot what it was. I don't know if it was important or not. I don't know. I forgot. I want to talk about one thing funny, though. Shopping list to test your memory. What do you think?
I can't do it. I saw you post that. I'm like, I would not remember anything. And it's getting worse and worse. I used to be so sharp. but I still would go to the store with a shopping list. Yeah, I have to have a list. It's getting worse and worse, my memory. Oh my
Supposed to.
god. It's supposed to. It's not necessarily.
So here's me. Here's me on my table. Sesame seeds, coffee, Stella D'Oro breakfast treats. Here, I leave the empty boxes all on my table so I don't forget when I.
Oh, that's a good system.
My table looks like the back room of ShopRite, right?
That's one way to do it. Wait, they still make Stella D'Oro?
Every day I have Stella D'Oro breakfast treats.
Oh my god.
S cookies? What?
That's
That you think I
amazing.
changed?
Oh my
You
god.
left, but it did it. You left, but it did not.
It
It's still
reminds me of
here
my grandparents. You dip them in your
every
coffee.
day. Every day.
That's
It's
awesome.
1954 here.
It really is. You're such a throwback.
I am a throwback.
It's awesome.
Some say I should have been thrown back, but yeah, I am a throwback. I know. Oh my god! All right, what else? Are we good? We think we covered a lot.
Oh my god, Tony.
So what's he saying?
We're like
What?
Robin and Howard.
You think so, Delilah? You think we're good together? All right, let's go to the poll now. Let's do a little survey. Do you guys think we're good together? Thumbs up or thumbs down? She should fire me or I should fire her? Give me a thumbs up. Come on. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Should we keep this going? OCD, yes, that's right. OCD, yes. Delilah thinks we're great together. Delilah, thumbs up. Angelique,
Thank
thumbs up.
you.
All right, we're getting a
Thank
few.
you.
Patsy, thumbs up.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes. Zelda Z, 4 thumbs up.
Thank you.
So we're good.
All right,
Jason
good.
says yes. We're good, right? I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. I'll
I
have a good
know.
time doing this. CG2, you guys are great. Here's Tommy on the way to the NJ show. Oh, I can't open the links. Oh, of course. Yeah, I know. Of course. Good together. Sundance. Yes. We do a good job. You know, you picked this up, not me. And I said, really? Me? And you're like, yeah, you. What do you mean? No. Yes, you. All right, listen. You good?
Yeah.
Stay on the line. Stay on the line
June 11th.
before we log out. Anything you want to say to the crew? Anything you want to say to the people?
Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to learn YouTube and I'm going to I tried to follow everyone back who followed me, who is public, and subscribe to their channels, but
So, Ferns, please keep dropping that link. Please go sub over there. I think we'll do the. You tell me what you want to do. The next one will be here or at your. I'm
think
game
here.
for whatever.
still new.
You
Here,
do
June
whatever you
11th.
want to do. But hang on, because I'm going to log. All right, guys, listen. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We do appreciate you
you.
guys. Have a great
Thank you so
evening,
much.
Tommy and Fern. You guys were great. Thank you so much for doing this. We want to enjoy our space. We have lives outside of social media. We have livings, families, friends, social. We have a lot of things outside of social media. It is secondary, but it seems to be an important aspect of our lives. So we're taking you along for the ride. That's what we're doing, basically, right? All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good night.